I thought I didn't have to make this video, but here I am. So a couple of days ago, I reviewed the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 and reports of it being called back due to battery issues were starting to pop up. So were the countless number of memes. At the time, I thought it was a great move. Not only was a huge multinational company like Samsung replacing the units that were affected, but they were calling back every single Note 7 that has been sold so far and replacing it with a new one to ensure the safety of the consumer. While measures that Samsung took in the USA were being published online, I waited for Samsung Middle East to voice their concerns because that's where I'm from. I was instructed to call Samsung customer service, which I did, and registered my phone in order for it to get replaced, and they told me I could keep using the phone and there would be no issues with it whatsoever. I didn't think of it much back then, but as I saw reports of more explosions and banning of the phone in certain aircraft check-in services, and the major explosion that caused a Jeep Cherokee to go down in flames, I was getting worried. As soon as the phone would start to heat up a little bit while charging, I would unplug it straight away because at the end of the day, the phone is prone to explosion, just like a C4 in Call of Duty. So 1 week following Samsung's official response on their website, on the 9th of September, the government of Dubai published an excerpt saying that anyone who owns a Note 7 is urged to return it, and Samsung is doing their best in order to find replacements for the Note 7. Naturally, if this announcement is public and in the most famous newspaper available in Dubai, the customer would go up to Samsung for it to get replaced. So I go up to the store and they're like, does your phone face any issues? Do you have any problems with the Note 7? And I stand there like, am I supposed to answer that? So I explained to them how I've waited for an official response from Samsung Middle East, and now that even more reports of the Note 7 blowing up are creeping up, I was worried and I wanted to return the Note 7 so I could get maybe a loan unit like the S7 or the S7 Edge, just like how customers in the USA are being treated. What do I get? Actually, we don't have loan units right now, but you're more than welcome to deposit your phone so that it doesn't harm you in the future. Oh, so what do I use for the next 5 days or so up until you get a loan unit? That would be nothing, sir. So they tell me that after a week of this problem being circulated as the most famous phone problem on earth, they weren't able to arrange loan units and they think it's okay to use your Note 7 and it's okay if it blows up in the future? I mean, what if this thing blows up right now? Don't worry, I'm alive, much to your delight. But that's what I'm saying. This is a very delicate issue. So I tell him, okay, give me a refund, I'll take my money, and when the new Note 7 arrives, I'll give you back the same money and you give me the new Note 7, which doesn't have any battery issues at all. Sorry sir, we changed our refund policy yesterday, so we don't give out any refunds anymore. Wait a second, so the guy is saying that if I went there 2 days earlier, I would get a refund, but because I went there a day late, I don't get a refund. That's like saying if I bought the phone earlier, I'd get it diamond studded, but I didn't get anything with it. I could go on and on with examples of what happened, but my main point is, why issue a statement, especially regionally, if you're not able to deliver when customers actually contact you for the loan units? My gripe is that a multinational company like Samsung is treating their multinational consumers in different ways, even though they've bought the same phone. I don't get that. I'm sure this is the case for many consumers who happen to own a Note 7, and while I do respect Samsung taking the initiative in order to exchange these devices, a little bit of more planning would have made the exchange process a lot smoother, and at the end of the day would have made customers a lot happier. As for the Note 7, I don't know if I should use it or not, so it'll probably collect dust in one of these corners. unless something happens for the better. So I'll keep you guys posted via my social media as well as in the video description. But that is all. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments and your opinions in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.